Why is Starknet now the most controversial project in crypto? Friends, today we'll break down a project that has split the crypto community into two camps. Some call it a dead scam, others call it the most underrated rocket of 2025. Starknet, whose token collapsed from 3.66 to 0.07, has made an impossible pivot from an Ethereum L2 to a Bitcoin DeFi layer. And this is not just words. In 2025, they launched BTC staking, bridged 150 million in liquidity, and declared war on all other L2s. But the question remains, is this a brilliant comeback or the last CPR attempt on a dead project? In 12 minutes, you'll have all the answers. Part 1. What Starknet is and why it is unique. The technology that sets them apart from everyone else. Starknet is not just another optimistic rollup like Arbitrum or Base. It is a ZK rollup on steroids built on ZK Stark cryptography. And here's why that matters. ZK Stark versus ZK SNARK. Most ZK solutions, ZK Sync, Polygon, use ZK SNARK, which requires a trusted setup, a secret ceremony, where if even one participant keeps the data, they can break the entire system. Stark does not need this. It's like the difference between a lock that can be opened with a master key and a lock that is, in principle, impossible to pick. Quantum resistance. Stark is protected from attacks by quantum computers. If you believe that quantum computers will break the cryptography of Bitcoin and Ethereum in the next 10-20 years, Starknet is already protected. Cairo VM. Instead of the standard EVM, they created their own virtual machine, Cairo. It's like switching from a regular processor to a quantum one. Hard for developers, but it gives unprecedented flexibility. The problem. Complexity kills adoption. But here's the catch. While Arbitrum and Base are growing hundreds of DeFi protocols, Starknet in 4 years has only captured a narrow niche. Why? Because building on Cairo is not for the faint-hearted. It's like forcing all programmers to switch from Python to assembly. Technically powerful, but no one wants to learn a new language. Part 2. The price crash from rocket to scam in 12 months. Numbers that make you think. Let's face the truth. Here's what happened to the Strk token. February 2024. Listing at 3.66, everyone is shouting rocket. October 2025. Low at 0.046, a 98.7% drop. January 2026. Current price .0.07, up 50% from the bottom, but still 97% from the 8th. The market cap fell from 1.8 billion to 538 million. Daily trading volume holds around 60 million, but this is mostly speculation, not organic demand. Why did the crash happen? Massive unlock. The team and early investors received tokens with vesting. When locked coins hit the market, the sell pressure on the price became enormous. Lack of utility. For the first few months, the token was practically useless. You could only hold it or sell it. No staking, no governance, no gas discounts. Competition. While Starknet was developing Cairo, Base from Coinbase attracted millions of users in 3 months. Arbitrum and Optimism already had TVL in the billions. Scam-infested information field. Discord hacks, fake airdrops, and phishing undermine trust every quarter. But here's what's interesting. Despite the price drop, TVL and stablecoins grew to 150 million by Q4 2025. This means that whales and institutions started entering while retail was panicking and selling. Part 3. The 2025 pivot. Starknet challenges the entire market. Bitcoin DeFi. An all-in bet. 2025 was a turning point. Starknet stopped being just an Ethereum L2. They announced, "We are becoming the Bitcoin DeFi layer," And this is not empty talk. What does this mean in practice? BTC staking. Starknet became the first tool where you can stake native BTC and earn Strk. You hold Bitcoin and receive rewards in the Starknet token. It's like if Ethereum allowed you to stake dollars and get paid in ETH. Native Stargate bridge, transfer BTC and stablecoins between Bitcoin and Starknet in a matter of minutes with low fees. Institutional partnerships. Lombard protocol institutional grade liquidity. tBTC decentralized Bitcoin on Starknet. Circle CCTP native USDC with guarantees from a top stablecoin issuer. Decentralization. The first LU with permissionless staking. In 2025, Starknet did what no competitor had done, launched permissionless staking on Layer 2. Phase 1, November 2024. Test mode to check stability. After 8 months of data collection, the system proved reliable. Phase 2, June 2025. Full launch. Now anyone can become a validator, stake Strk, and secure the network. The unstaking period was reduced from 21 to 7 days flexibility that Ethereum does not offer. Interoperability. A bridge to all networks. Starknet does not want to live in isolation. In 2025, it integrated with Layer 0, Stargate, access to 150 plus blockchains, control of 60% of stablecoin flows. Hyperlane, messaging with 140 plus networks. Near intense. Chain abstraction, you don't even notice which blockchain you are using. Part 4. Scam context and cybersecurity. The black mark on the project Discord hack. How hackers undermined trust. July 2024. Hackers breached Starknet's official Discord server. They gained control over admin rights and launched a large-scale phishing campaign. Users received fake messages about an exclusive airdrop and limited staking. The team was forced to completely shut down the server for several days. Imagine the project's official communication channel with millions of users in the hands of hackers. That's a reputational hit that is not easy to recover from. Airdrop scam. How 40 Strk were stolen. April 2024. Chinese authorities arrested a scammer who stole 40 Strk through fake applications in the Early Community Member Program (ECMP). The scheme was simple. He created 40 plus fake identities, submitted airdrop applications, and received tokens. Then he quickly converted them into 91 USDT. He was arrested, but this showed that even the project's official programs have security holes. Fake tokens and warnings. Starknet regularly publishes warnings about fake accounts. Here is their official stance. Any messages about tokens and airdrops from unofficial accounts are scams. Always verify information via Starknet.io and the official Twitter, X. Never connect your wallet to suspicious websites. But the question remains, if the project is so technologically advanced, why can't it protect its communication channels? This creates an image of operational immaturity that scares off institutions. Part 5. Analyst forecasts. From 0.05 to 21. Conservative forecasts. Prepare for another drop coin checkup. Expects a decline of about 25% to 0.05361 by February 2026. Their technical analysis shows all moving averages, 50, 100, 200 days, are signaling sell. Fear and Greed Index, 25, extreme fear. Support, 0.0615, resistance, 0.1595. This means that if the market doesn't see catalysts, the price could fall another 30-40%. Fantastic forecasts. When analysts lose touch with reality. Some sources give absurd targets. Margex 1,713%, growth to 0.5384 by the end of 2025. Oriole Insights from 10 to 21 in certain months of 2025. Chain Jelly, long-term up to 69.98 by 2050. Let's be honest, to reach 10, you'd need a bull market like 2021 plus TVL over 10 billion. Right now, this looks like pure fantasy. Realistic scenario. What can actually happen? Bullish triggers for 2026. Full decentralization launch, expected in Q2 2026. If staking attracts 500 plus million in TVL, the price could move to 0.2, 0.3. BTCFi adoption. If at least 1% of Bitcoin DeFi activity moves to Starknet, TVL could grow by 1+ billion and price could head toward 0.5. Institutional investment. Bitwise is already working with them. If they get a grant from the Ethereum Foundation, it would be a strong trust signal. Bearish risks. Ongoing unlocks. Another 2-3 billion tokens will hit the market in 2026. Low developer activity. Fewer GitHub commits than Base or Arbitrum. Dependence on Bitcoin. If BTC DeFi does not take off, Starknet's entire pivot fails. My forecast: 0.1, 50.25 by the end of 2026 if BTCFi succeeds. If it fails, 0.03, 0.04.